In a quiet, suburban neighborhood, young Tommy found himself alone at home one fateful evening. His parents had left for a dinner party, and the only company he had was his beloved teddy bear, Mr. Cuddles. Little did he know that Mr. Cuddles held a chilling secret, a curse that would turn their peaceful home into a house of horrors. As the night descended, Tommy nestled under his blankets with Mr. Cuddles by his side. The toy, once a source of comfort, had an eerie glint in its button eyes. A sinister smile seemed to creep across its stitched lips. Tommy's unease grew as he heard faint whispers emanating from Mr. Cuddles. At first, he dismissed them as mere imagination, but the whispers grew louder and more sinister, as if the bear itself was possessed by an unseen force. Terrified, Tommy tried to leave his room, but the door slammed shut with a deafening thud. He was trapped, alone with Mr. Cuddles and the malevolent presence that had taken hold of the cursed toy. The room grew colder, and Tommy's breath hung in the air like mist. Shadows danced on the walls, taking on grotesque shapes and forms. Mr. Cuddles came to life, its stitched mouth contorting into a grotesque grin. It moved, its furry limbs twitching with unnatural grace. With a voice that seemed to come from the depths of the abyss, Mr. Cuddles spoke. "You are not alone, Tommy," it hissed, its words dripping with malice. "I am your friend now." Tommy's heart pounded in his chest as he watched in horror as Mr. Cuddles levitated off the ground, its button eyes now glowing with an unholy light. The room filled with an otherworldly presence, and Tommy felt as though he were trapped in a nightmare. Mr. Cuddles lunged at Tommy, its plush form contorting into a nightmarish visage. It pinned him to the ground, its grip surprisingly strong for a stuffed toy. Tommy's screams echoed through the house, but no one was there to hear. As the cursed toy tightened its grip, Tommy's vision blurred and darkness closed in around him. He knew he was not the first to fall victim to the malevolent spirit within Mr. Cuddles, nor would he be the last. In the morning, Tommy's parents returned home to find their son's lifeless body clutching Mr. Cuddles in his arms. The cursed toy, once again a lifeless bear, bore no trace of the horrors it had inflicted.